Mosaic tips and tricks video, I'm going to go through the steps and process on how to add a toe kick sweep to a face frame cabinet. Let's go to the 3D viewer and take a look at this job that I have drawn up for a customer of mine. You can see all of my styles on my base cabinets are going to the floor. Look to the left and right of the stove. I've also got them going to the floor at the sink base at the end cabinet. So I have all of my styles going to the floor on this job, but what I would like to do is put an angled return in on all those styles to go towards the toe kick so it looks better, and we call it a toe kick sweep. So when you're using your broom, you can actually sweep in there a little easier to get the dust and dirt out of it. Let's go ahead and go to our Libraries tab, Products. Now I'm working right now in the Face Frame Cabinets V12 library, so I'm going to select the Face Frame Cabinets V12 library, and let's select the Parameters tab to open up the library parameters. Down here at the bottom, you have an option for custom parameters. Select the custom parameters, and this opens up the custom parameter editor. I am going to import the actual toe kick sweep. If I go to my desktop, now I've included these two custom parameters with this video file. So if you will download the two custom parameters and just place them on your desktop, that way we can import them from your desktop. So you can select the left toe parameter, and let's select open and import that. And then let's go to import again, and we're going to import the right toe kick sweep custom parameter. That way they're both in your custom parameter catalog. If you go to the part tab, this is called the left toe kick sweep, and I have this named as a special. So this right here is going to add a part, and we are going to add it to the base and tall cabinets only, and that part type is going to pull from your special material type in your material template. If you look at the width and length and select the formula bar, you can see my width of this is going to be the toe height. So whatever my toe height adjustment comes in at, this formula will automatically adjust, and the length of this is going to be called L toe sweep. We are going to set up a user parameter so we can adjust this on the fly. Right now I do have it set to 0. The actual graphic part location, the X value, select the formula bar. You can see my actual formula that I've written here, finish style minus 0.5 times time. So whatever my finished style is, I'm going to deduct that ½ inch from it. So right now this is coming in at 1.5 inches, and my front to back, frame dot thickness minus 0.25 times time. Now our next step in this process, let's just select OK, and you can see now we do have both custom parameters imported and set up. Now let's go to the category Other, and this way we can add a user parameter. See down here at the bottom it says user parameters, edit, add, or delete. I'm going to select add. Now the name of this parameter is going to be L toe sweep. This will be for the left toe sweep, and I'm going to type in left toe sweep. That way we have the description. Right now I'm not going to put anything in the value range, and we're just going to have it set up as a number. You can see now it brings that user parameter in, and the value is set to 0. Let's add another one, and let's call this one right toe sweep. You see I don't have any spaces in there, and then we're going to call this one right toe sweep. That way we have both of our user parameters that once they apply to the product, we will trigger this value for the length of it. Let's select Save As, and we're going to overwrite my current construction method. Yes, I do want to replace it. Now we've done all of this in our library parameters, so next time we use this catalog, it will apply. Now let's go to our settings tab on the upper left because now we need to update the job parameters. Remember, we save those in the library parameters, but if I go to edit job parameters, you can see in my category other, I don't have any custom parameters. And if I select custom parameters, there are no custom parameters right now in this particular construction method. I'm going to select load. I saved that as toe kick sweep parameters. So I'm going to go to load. I'm going to scroll down to toe kick sweep parameters and select open. It's going to ask me to overwrite current parameters. Select yes. And you can see now it's updated these parameters. I do have my user parameters in the job parameters. If I go to custom parameters, these are also set up in here. Let's select OK. Now, one thing I want you to do here is let's go to the products page and let's look at this. Let's go to the 3D viewer and you can see I don't have any toe kick sweeps on here. If I go back to the settings tab, we're going to have to do a couple things here. One, let's go to materials and the cabinet material template. I'm going to select view. Remember, I set this up as a part type on the special. Right now it's set up for a 1/2 inch plywood. This job is actually using a 3/4 pine face frame. So if I go to my libraries tab, material templates, and let's make sure we're in the correct material template, and I scroll down to special, I'm going to change this material now to that 3/4 pine face frame right here. So that way this toe kick sweep matches my face frame material. We're going to select OK. Next thing we need to do is go to libraries, edit job parameters, and let's put a value of 6 in each one of these user parameters and just select OK. Watch what will happen here once this updates. Look at there, it even updated my picture. There's my toe kick sweep. Let's go to my products tab, the viewer, and look at that. All my toe kick sweeps are added onto these cabinets and they look good. This particular one on this cabinet, we've got a couple that we need to adjust here. So let's go to this cabinet over here to the right of the stove. And you can see I don't have that style going to the floor. All you have to do is double click on that cabinet, open up the product editor. There's my cabinet. Let's go to the viewer over here and take a look at this. You can see there's my 6-inch length for that toe sweep, so I have plenty to trim off. Let's go to the parameter or the perspective, and we need to get rid of this right one. All we have to do is go to the parameters tab, select product parameters, and let's bring in that right toe kick sweep or that right toe sweep and set the value to 0. Looky there, that removes it. I also have the corner base cabinets. What I did on this one is I set use custom parameters to no, so that way they will not apply to that cabinet. And let's double click on cabinet 108. Let's just move it over here so we can see it. Let's go to the view product. You can see my right style I have set to the floor. The left one is not, so I need to remove this left toe kick sweep. Go to the parameters and do a product parameter override. And let's bring in the left toe sweep on this one. Set the parameter value to 0. That removes that. Let's go back to the 3D viewer. And look at there, that looks so much better. Now I've got that custom look. I've got the toe kick sweeps on all of my cabinets, and my customer is going to be very happy with what we're going to do for them.